Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but we react to everything: action, horror, comedy, thriller, slice of life, rom-com, deep dark, bizarre animes, detective animes. But today we're gonna be reacting to the peak of new gen animes. Right now, it's all the hype. Jujutsu Kaisen, guys, it's back. We are in the Culling game, part 1. Everything is going so much more better than I thought. Have you seen the last episode? If you've not, perfect preparation. If you've not, there's a link in the description for the playlist for Jujutsu Kaisen and all the other animes that I've been watching. Hopefully, you'll enjoy it as well. But just a slight spoiler over there, guys. We experienced peak literally in first, second, well, third episode was like, we have to find out what's happening in the Culling game, and there was like lots of explanation, and we got along it. And fourth episode, this is when shit went down, guys. Now, you are either in well, it's been out for about 2 weeks now, so you are in either one of the two types, which is it was just action. There was no actual story building. It's just a revenge story, and not actually more like interesting core strength, core, let's say, story building for that. And B, you just hyped up because there was so much happening and so cool looking animation that you feel like that was the best episode in all of Jujutsu Kaisen, right? But where am I? I am, well, thanks for asking, but I am nowhere near that. I'm just happy that I'm going to see such amazing animation for such an incredible show. But I also understand the sentiment of, well, nothing happened in that story. It did. Like, yes, like, and for reference, what I'm talking about is the Western versus Eastern sort of difference between what a good show looks like. The Eastern people, Eastern world, let's say, kind of thought like, it's not just cool, like that's all we get hyped for, cool animation and like fighting sequences and all that's it. Whereas the actual story was not exactly building up, but it did happen, guys. There's loads of stuff that happened. The problem with Jujutsu Kaisen is we are so caught up in the moment. I guarantee you, when you rewatch it, and when you rewatch, as in when you watch it full, and then you rewatch it again, right? That's when you'll realize, oh, loads of stuff went down. Like in in episode 1, we just got introduced to Yuta, right? Like, if you think about it, if you haven't watched JJK Zero, you don't know who Yuta is, right? And now this is the first time you're getting to see a character that is on par to Gojo's curse energy, Gojo's curse output, and special great sorcerer, and you have to see how crazy powerful he is. Joso managed to beat oh, Naoya Zain by much difficulty, right? And Yuta one-shotted him. That's how crazy powerful he is, right? So we got to see some incredible characters, and we are still yet to see more incredible characters. But we also know that stuff went along, and Maki Zain, which was the whole protagonist slash antagonist of the whole Zain family last night, loads of stuff happened for her. You lost your sister, twin sister. Like, we understood how the Jujutsu curse techniques works in that sort of an entity where two twins are not considered to be twin. One of them, energy is divided, the technique is divided, and nothing works properly. And while she was going, she like while Maki's sister was going, dying basically, she and dying by her own father nonetheless, right? Calling them as failures. Um, we saw that she gave Maki one of the most incredible tools, which I feel it's a curse tool, but we don't know anything of that tool yet. But it literally is one of the best gifts that she's received while departing from this world. And then Maki, which I still believe is not at the full strength, because we've seen Toji and he is incredible. Do you think Maki at this point can defeat Gojo? No, not even that Gojo. So I don't think she's up to that strength yet. And there is something happening in the background, or maybe she's not realized its full strength, or she doesn't know how to use it yet. But lots of stuff. So much stuff has happened that it's not justified to say that, oh, there was nothing, there's no story building in it. Plus, peak references, peak, guys. If you've seen One Piece, you know what I'm talking about. There was Bellami's punch, there was Zoro's landing against his fight in King, and there's also a little bit of My Hero Academia reference over there. And hey, we love it, don't you? Because that's what this whole thing is about. And now we are moving forward in a different way to see how the story progresses. hopefully we get to see my favorite character, one of the favorite characters, not the favorite, because my favorite character is Sukuna. Sorry guys, he's just there. Sukuna is on a whole another league, and I am really excited to see how it pans out in animation, because of course we all are. But let's find out what's happening next in the Culling game part 1 for Jujutsu Kaisen. We are on episode 5. Let's get ahead. Oh, that's Panda. Oh, what? Why? Oh, wow. Oh, that's such cute. Long trip. Wait, are we lost a little bit? What's happening? Oh, wow. Look how many he created. Is he helping? What? Is that Grandpa? Oh, is he fighting against him? Oh, damn! Wow, Grandpa's actually strong. Oh, Oh. Oh. What? Is that how you start a new episode? What the frick? Ugh. You will see this coming, but still affects you anyway. God, what a crazy story that was. 5 minutes in, we are almost crying there out. What the hell? Damn. Yaga. Well, we saw him creating cursed corpses, so we weren't surprised by what he was doing. But I didn't think that this is how the higher ups would take it. Like, the problem was not that he could create those corpses. The problem was that he could create so many that it would become an army. And we all know how difficult it is to defeat Panda. And even if you have like so many, I think Panda's got considered grade 2, is it? Grade 2 or grade 3, but it's still, even then, if you can manipulate curse energy and you're able to become a good sorcerer, I don't know. Considering that you are able to get the body's information, does that mean that you're also able, and the soul's information, does that mean you're also able to get their techniques, their own curse techniques? But man, that is some sad story out there. Look at Panda. He's become great. He's become really mature, isn't he? Or was he already was? This is what I mean. Like, for people who are watching it for the first time, understand that we got introduced to Kusakabe as a character. We got introduced to Masamichi Yaga as a character. We got introduced to Gakuganji and his way of thinking. We got introduced to other curse corpses. And there's a forest where they all are kept and Tengen is protecting them. So, guys, there's so much stuff happening in the background that when you first watch it, it might be hard to understand that, or it might just be easy to just skip over this information that is provided to you that is not that feels like unimportant. But later on the line, when everything clicks, these are just dots. When every dot connects, that's when you'll feel like, oh wow, that was crazy. But yeah, that's the point of all stories to watch. This is how it works, and me being read all the manga, I kind of know this stuff, so it feels more to me than if you watching it for the first time. But anyway, that's crazy. So he's dead, basically. Panda doesn't hold any sort of grudge against Gakuganji. And Gakuganji has now information on how to create curse corpses. That's a very difficult technique to reproduce, to be honest. I don't think anybody else can sort of do it, and with the same precision that Yaga was able to do. But man, seeing your child as a mother, that would have been crazy. There's no words for me to describe how that is. Like, I just don't know. He's able to replicate that exact information of the body and the soul in a different object. Have you seen that video where they use VR to recreate the lost child of a mother, and she's kind of trying to interact with it in the virtual world? It literally felt the same way. Like, you can't do much with it. But yeah. Oh wow. Alright, so we have to put on a disguise now. Naruto and Sasuke. Wouldn't he just figure out that this is Megumi? Two different people, two different approaches. At this point, I think Yuji could beat them, all of them, at once if he wanted to. That a Fight Club reference. Wow. Wow. Yuji should just not be talking. Yuji? Well, yeah. That's some elaborate plans. I don't think you should be fighting Hakari at all. I don't think he gets it. How using curse technique. It's a business. It's about money. Yeah, I. Oh, imagine if Hakari is fighting Yuji. Uh, that's easy. Depends on who's fighting him though. Oh, wow! Look at that. Panda! I did not know that. Oh, sorry, I forgot it. Oh, that's so awesome. Wait, so when was the Yaga thing? If Panda's here fighting, wait, does that mean Panda knew where Hakari was and also has come here to get him? We will get the answers to the question, but this is just something I'm wondering right now while I'm talking about this. But man, they're outdoing their animation, guys. Do you not like? Is it just me, or do you feel like this is really good? Like, look, there's shading, reflections, and the proper lights, and the way they have drawn and portrayed the world. It seems to me like they're like, oh, you go to a place, you get the actual real picture of it, and then just make it a little bit more animated to suit the uh, current script of the animation, right? It just feels like it's too real sometimes. Like this is so cool. I almost forget that this is an anime at some point. I mean, there's no nature and all this stuff here, but still, sometimes you see the cities and you feel like, wow, that's cool. Uh, I didn't even know people could do things like this. Like every single thing, like their shadows, their reflections, the way they've dressed up, at the flow of the motion, everything just looks cool, isn't it? Or maybe that's just me, but between Yuji and Panda, if it comes to bear just strength instead of not using curse energy, we all know Yuji is winning, and he's now way stronger than he used to be. So I don't even think Panda stands a chance here. But maybe it will be the case that um, it becomes that thing where it's like one gorilla versus 100 men. It becomes that sort of a thing here, and that's what people are excited to see. Can a man defeat a panda? And if the panda is fighting, I don't even think the panda is allowed to speak here, or are they portraying him as a person wearing a panda suit? That's kind of interesting. Fushigoro's plan is totally way over my head, though. It's like, oh, you have to do here, you have to do this. We are just like you. We have to be there. Don't talk. Just do what you're told and keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. A cog in a machine, guys. A cog in a machine. Fireball kid. Ah, the definition of panda. You bet on panda. Oh, Zoro. Awesome. Is he actually beating panda? Oh, oh, there's another. Oh, what the? Oh, okay, no. No! Oh! Oh, thank God. Oh, that's nice. I don't even think it works on him. Awesome! Awesome! Oh, we got to meet with the boss. Oh, wow. Actual ninjas there. Oh, these roles. These roles just suit Zoro. Because of the other third year? Wait, that's a guy? Are you able to go to the blind spot? As big as Panda? What is he doing? He's able to enter immediately. Oh, that was an amazing fight sequence. I I didn't even think they were supposed to be fight for real, but I told you, it's easy for Yuji to hype up the other spectators, right? Because that's what his whole life is. He's just too good at everything, and he was good at sports, so he's always there. I don't think he was actively participating, but he was good at everything, so he knew how to get things going. And considering your first opponent is a literal panda, and if I was a spectator, I would be seeing a fight in 3 dimensions, going up and down, left and right, and in that situation, it just seems like they were fighting for real. Man, that would have been a crazy fight to see. Is it just me, or they literally just thought, you know what? What's the best sort of outfit that we've seen? This reminds me so much of Shippuden Naruto. Maybe not Sasuke's, but Naruto's outfit is literally the same thing, except it's like some blacks on it and the Uzumaki logo on it. This guy, anything suits him, to be honest. Anything, literally. His first year outfit, then the hoodie, then this thing, then the one he was wearing right now. Everything just seems fine. And man, oh man, am I excited about Zoro being the voice actor for Akari. This is the perfect role for Zoro's voice actor. I think Mappa saw that and Mappa's like, dude, we have you. We have to give you the perfect role, and we know the perfect person for it. And this is it. And Zoro was born. And now imagine if all the stuff, all the attention and the people who love Zoro, they're giving that sort of animations to Hakari. So I imagine him fighting and imagine his own like domain expansion and all the curse techniques with Zoro's capabilities, right? Wow, this is too exciting, guys. Jujutsu Kaisen is not pulling any stops. 'What sort of conversation is this? Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Maybe Buddha. Can you guess what his curse technique is just by what he's saying? And in the background, he just wants to earn money. Wow. And he's a polite kid. Think about it, right? He's just 16. Straight up lies. He already knows. Is there gonna be a fight? No. I don't think he's gonna lie. Oh! Whoa! Awesome! Wait. There's nothing. Okay. Like, that was a cold ass conversation that made no sense and then immediately turned out to fight. Wow. They're doing an amazing job of animating the sequences. That was like same background, everything kept happening. Normal, quite cold dialogue of business and gamble and life and passion and whatever he said makes sense if you can make sense out of it. But I think you can kind of realize now what his technique is, what his curse technique is, and what his domain would be, guys. If he's talking that passionately about gambling, it has to do something with gamble, and that is exactly what we are excited for. And if he says, if Okotsu actually says that he's stronger than him, that should tell you so much things. He can then, like, the only reason he's here is because he's suspended. That's about it. I think then that means he's good at his missions. He might be special or could be a little bit above the first grade, around so same more than where Todo was. And Yuji is definitely there, but I think he can take on Yuji if he wanted to. And if somebody is daring to just willing to fight Itadori without even looking at the curse technique, curse energies, I mean, you see how crazy of a person he would be anyway. Subtle signals. Kirara calling him. That's it. Nothing else. No other thing needed. So that means Megumi and Panda have made their moves on Kirara, and inside Yuji and Zoro, we'll call him Hakari, they are fighting. Um, and we also know that Yuji is not the one to lie, so he's gonna be ending up telling the truth. But that's if Hakari listens, and he doesn't want to. He says so. Kind of excited to see where this goes. But man, that is one of my favorite characters. Lovely. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about Hakari, Zoro's voice actor, the situation in the comments. Let me know about Yuji and what you think about his fight with Panda as well. The animation quality, the voice acting, the music, anything. Let me know in the comments, and we'll see you for the next one. Until then, bye bye.